Hello everyone. Welcome back to Dr. Lou's VCE Chemistry channel. Today, let's learn together about the NHT Chemistry Examination 2021. We will focus on volumetric and chromatography. This section crosses Y11 and Y12. My explanations may need to be revised. If any teachers, parents, or classmates find errors, please feel free to provide your guidance. The volume of this acid is not given, so we cannot calculate its concentration and A is eliminated. No information about redox reactions is provided, so B is eliminated. Phenolphthalein changes color at a higher pH than methyl red. Since the base is added to the acid, the endpoint would occur later, so the titer volume would be later, and C is eliminated. If 0.10 mNaO is used, the titer volume would be larger than 24 milliliters. This larger titer volume may reduce the impact of random errors, making the results more precise. However, the impact of needing to refill the burette will also have an impact. Since precision may be increased and the other alternatives are incorrect, the best alternative is D. Repeating experiments could decrease the random errors, but not systematic errors. So, C is correct. Since the titer should be around 20 milliliters, the vinegar should be diluted. Using a 20 milliliters tire, we can calculate the mole of Co. Since the aliquot of acetic acid is 20 milliliters, its mole is calculated. This mole of acetic acid is converted into its mass. The mass of acetic acid in vinegar is calculated because the mass volume concentration is given. The dilute factor is the ratio of 0.632 to 0.122, which is 5.2. The vinegar should be diluted about 5 times, and 20 milliliters should be diluted to 100 milliliters. Hence, A is correct. The stationary phase is nonpolar, so the nonpolar molecules are attracted to the stationary phase stronger than polar molecules. So, the lowest retention time should be the most polar molecule. Tetrachloromethane and hexane are nonpolar molecules, so A and D are eliminated. Chloromethane and bromomethane are polar molecules, but chloromethane is more polar than bromomethane because a chlorine atom has larger electronegativity than bromine. So, B is correct. This is a titration experiment. The aim is to investigate the effect of temperature on the stability of ascorbic acid. The sample is fresh pineapple juice, and the standard titrant is iodine. Pineapple is blended with a food processor and the mixture is filtered to get juice. The indicator is starch, and a clean burette is used. Repeat steps until concordant tires are obtained. Juice samples are placed at different temperatures for 3 days. During these 3 days, we take the sample and measure the concentration of ascorbic acid every day. Finally, we conclude that an increase in temperature decreases the stability of ascorbic acid in freshly prepared pineapple juice. A controlled variable is a variable whose value is constant in all experiments. The values of variables are constant, and the controlled variables are as follows. The concentration of iodine, the mass of pineapple juice, storage time, and the same source of pineapple. A dependent variable is a variable that changes because of the independent variable manipulation. Here, the stability of ascorbic acid or the concentration of ascorbic acid is the dependent variable. It is measured by the titer volume of iodine. Identify one step that improves the reliability of the results. Repeat the titration until concordant titers are obtained. Or, repeat the experiment with 9 samples. Calculate the concentration of ascorbic acid step by step. First, the concordant titer is calculated. Second, the mole of iodine and ascorbic acid are calculated. Finally, the mass and concentration of ascorbic acid are calculated. The concentration of ascorbic acid must be expressed in milligrams per 100 grams. Trials 2, 4, and 5 are precise, as they are in a range of 0.1 milliliters. Or trials are not precise because the titer range from 28.65 to 27.12 milliliters is greater than the 0.1 milliliters variation. As temperature increases, the concentration of ascorbic acid decreases, indicating that ascorbic acid is less stable at higher temperatures. Plot concentration against time with three different temperature graphs on the same axis. The graph of concentration versus time shows the rate of change of concentration, which illustrates stability. Or, plot rate of decrease of ascorbic acid concentration at each temperature against temperature. This illustrates stability. There are 4 multiple-choice questions worth 1 point each, totaling 4 marks, and 1 short answer question worth 12 marks. The overall score for this section is 16 points. With a total possible score of 120 points, the percentage for this section was 13.3% of the total score. In NHT Chemistry 2021, organic compounds have 10.8%, spectral analysis is 7.5%, and quantitative analysis is 13.3%. So, the total percentage of organic chemistry is 31.6%. If you need my help, please add me on WeChat or WhatsApp and send me an email. Thanks for your attention. Please note Dr. Lou's VCE Physics channel and Lou's VCE Chemistry channel.